Hello and welcome back everyone to a new episode of Loremaster Leveling, here with me, Sneaky Bard, on Goblin Rogue Tafrona. We are still in the Desolace, trying to do our last level here before we move on to Feraless. I did say Feraless in the last episode, but let's just confirm that. Yes, Feraless indeed. Close the map, not zoom out. Alright, we need to go and calm some enraged Kodos, not kill them, but calm them. Plant some Cenarian seeds, banish some portals, destroy lesser infernals, chat with a Cenarian Circle Druid at Ethel Rethor, and slay Cohol. And once we've done that, I assume that our timer for this episode has finished. If you were hearing any sort of vibrating or whatever during the last episode, then I am terribly sorry. My students, peers, however you want to call them, were having a very heated discussion on WhatsApp on how many and what color of advent candles people should light at Christmas, or people that do light them light. Do you have 4? Are they all white, or is there like some red and one purple? Are they all red? Or maybe you have 5. So, in terms of the general hilarity and just, you know, asking you, since that discussion was very wide in range over Catholic versus Protestant types of traditions, how do you do it? Are they all white? Are they 4? Are they 5? Are they different colors? What colors are they? And if you're Greek Orthodox or Miaphysite or any other denomination of Christian that celebrates Advent, how do you do it? Let's just gather some data on this, because this could be interesting. In more relevant terms, however, even though this is relevant, we have the 1st of Advent this weekend, just before I recorded. There we go, another buzz. I hope you didn't hear that. I should really turn the vibration off there, but I'm also really paranoid that I will forget to then turn it back on, which would be devastating, because I never know if people try to contact me. Let's go north, the opposite direction, so slay Cohor first, because we have less quests there. In more relevant news, however, I haven't yet made up my mind about heirlooms, but so far my thought process has been that once we reach Outland, we might... Well, not Outland, Northrend, because Outland I actually like. Once we reach Northrend, then I will put them on to get us some speedy progression through Northrend, because I actually, after playing in there for so long and with so many characters, I do find the continent itself quite boring. Though probably Wrath was one of my most active expansions that I played in. I think even more active than Cataclysm, because in Cataclysm... Oh, hello, there we have Cohor. I quit after Firelands, and I had a brief break. Okay, somehow we missed. That's an annoying bug. I quit in the beginning of Kata briefly. Anyway, yeah, that's an annoying bug. When you're... This happens on the cat as well. When you're in stealth and you're trying to do a stealth move, let's accept that too, and you're somehow too far away, like you're far close enough to do the move, like not like this, it actually performs the move, the animation and everything, but you don't hit because you either turned around, so you're no longer in line of sight, or the mob moved just out of range. Yeah, that's annoying, because I think that always think the move completes when that happens, and it messes up my cat's rotation a lot of times. So now what we need to do is we need to find ears, apparently 25 of them, and complete the ancient summoning ritual. Oh, that was Cohol again, sorry, we're killing you way too many times. Let's see if we can't turn into a demon as well, because we do have this Fell Blood buff here. So it's increasing our fire and shadow damage taken, which is strange, because those... Well, fire is in the nature school, but shadow Is Shadow in the Chaos School? Or is it its own thing? No, Shadow is Void.
I don't have a target.
But demons are generally referred to using fire and shadow magic, so shouldn't we get better at using it? Or at resisting it, rather? Anyway, let's go inside here. Oh, that's Coho. Alright. Let's kill you. Let's hope you drop an ear. You don't. Maybe we want to go to the main Thunder Axe fortress bit up there. See if we can't find some Burning Blade acolytes and adepts, and also stack this up to 5 so we can transform into a nifty little demon and pretend we're a not Death Knight, Demon Hunter. There we go. Prestige class names. Okay. Let's see if we can't. Can we do this? There we go. Awesome. Who could have known that Shadow Step was this much fun? You can just jump and use it to reach places you shouldn't otherwise be able to reach. Alright. And now, let's see. Not Coho, you. I want to reach you. There we go.
I don't have a target.
Why isn't it giving us the blood? Do we need adepts instead of reavers, like the spellcasters? Maybe. Well, we have more than enough time to pretend to be a demon hunter. While we're at it, we could actually pretend... Where's it? Toy boxes. Pretend to be a demon hunter for a bit anyway, not pet. Demon... There we go, we have demon hunter's aspect. Let's pretend we're a demon hunter. Nice. We're a sassy blood elf demon hunter for once, instead of a goblin. We actually look quite good on this motorcycle. Yeah, this is a... I don't even remember how much this thing cost, because it was actually gifted to me. But this was the only way to be a demon hunter before Legion. So this was a quite well sought after item, and did earn you quite a bit of oohs and ahs from people who saw it for the first time. I do remember when transmogs were a thing, people actually, if they didn't look at your name, or at your, like, let's see. Yeah, because if you mouse over like this, it actually claims we're a Blood Elf rogue. So it also tells us that everyone that we're a Blood Elf, even though we're a Goblin. So if they didn't look carefully at, say, did you use a racial ability that you shouldn't have, like us there, then they wouldn't know your race, and they'd just assume that you transmog into this, and they'd ask you, like, what did you use, how did you transmog like this? Really nice. One thing that obviously gave away that this couldn't be a transmog is these tattoos at the back, and I think for the males on the chest as well. Females, for PG-12 reasons, obviously the chest isn't quite so nice burning inferno thing there, isn't quite as revealed. Okay, let's kill you, Reaver, and then just transform into a demon. Let's use our lovely shuriken. I do really like this ability. It has a nice responsiveness and just general oomph feeling to it. You didn't give us the blood. Why is that? Do augurs not count? Apparently they do. And there we go. We should be a demon. Yes, now we are a demon. So that demon's aspect thingy also overrides any other forms that you might be taking, like the demon form here or the cat form. Just like the Van Cleef costume as well. You can be in your Van Cleef costume if you're a kitty cat. I did that, which caused for some hilarity in a raid run when people misidentified me as a rogue at one point. Shh, don't tell my raid leader. He'll kill me. Alright. You have a weird way of throwing things. It looks like you're headbutting stuff. Anyway, there we go. We have gotten our ears. Let's see. How did you stealth? You tiptoed. This is actually quite cute. Oh, now we're out of it, and now we actually tiptoe much more comically as a goblin. So let's kill the shadow mage here. Oh, I was thinking maybe we can pull it off without actually. Oh, I was about to kick. I've forgotten which hotkey it is. Okay, it's that hotkey. Another dragon's breath, please. That we could pull this off without alerting more than one guy to our presence. But I assume we should have sapped things then. Okay. So, the Burning Blade must not be allowed to succeed with their plan. It is most fortunate that you took the time to search for this. No one would have expected the Burning Blade to be in possession of something so powerful. What did we find? Ancient summoning ritual? Doesn't say anything more. So, it's true. The parchment you discovered in Thunderaxe Fortress details a powerful summoning ritual, one stronger than the Burning Blade have ever been known to possess. Clearly, this rite must be stopped at all cost. Perhaps if this demon were summoned forth prematurely, the crisis could be averted. Collect 100 bleached skulls from Thunderaxe Fortress, place them at the Burning Blade circle, then kill Nazagren. Is he a Nazarethim? The name sounds like it. Okay, so we need to go to these skull piles and collect skulls. We shall comply. So let's pickpocket you. There we go. And just some copper. And then kill you. Ooh, a crit of 1000. Okay, there's 7 skulls here. Oh dear. I'm still stuck on my kitty's key binding, as you can see. The paragraph button here is stealth for the cat. But obviously on the rogue, that is not the case. That's shadow step, so pardon me if I get confused at times and do weird things where I assume I'm going to go into stealth, but I'm not. So how many of these skulls do we have? We have 53. We need about, well, not about, but exactly 47 more. We're about halfway through. So let's go and engage this Felsworn.
I need to target something first.
There we go. More skulls for the taking. And there. Nice. That's... we need 13 more? Anyone do the math there? I think it's 13.
Target.
Let's check in our bags. Yes, exactly 13 more. Yay! All that maths in high school wasn't for nothing. Okay. That's a strange error noise. Not that I mind, it's very disconcerting. Oh, let's go into stealth. I was about to push the wrong button once again. Here we go. And as you can see, the Burning Blade is mainly made up of orcs, but not only orcs. We've encountered humans. We had one there. We have undead as well. So let's go here and use... oh dear. Let's go into pull our defensive cooldowns here. Alright. We are disorientated. Alright, looks like we're about to die. A horrible, horrible death. And now we... well, we died, but we managed to turn into a demon first. Yeah, I was just looking if Crimson Vial had been up. It wasn't up. We did misuse our blind there on that one very damaged guy. So yeah. This is also the fun of questing without heirlooms. You can actually die if you mispull stuff like that. Not that I enjoy dying, but it's nice to know that there is some danger left in the world. You will have to wait to see how dangerous WoW Classic will be for me, because that was more dangerous in terms of how much damage the mobs put out compared to how much you did put out. So once those servers launch up, be sure to tune in to see how much I suffer. Anyway, let's get back to our corpse here. And what does our timer say? We have 5 more minutes, so that should be enough to do these quests and return them and then call it an episode. No, I did not extra plan to die this episode just so we would have a long corpse run and kill time, but almost. I mean, the timing is fortuitous, it works out perfectly, but it wasn't planned. Neither is this weird section of me misremembering where the stupid gate into the fortress is. So let's take that again. There's no gate here. I think it's here because it looks like, if you look on the minimap, the road is curving around there nicely. Let's hope that there are no copious respawns in the actual, what would you call that, summoning room, so that we don't have to deal with all the other mobs that just were responsible for our death. What we could do though is, oh, they are all respawning. That is not very nice, since I would have preferred to loot you, but hey, what can you do? Let's use the ritual and throw all the skulls. And yes, no, it's not a Nazarethim, it's a Doomhammer. I think that's what the demon designation of this guy is. It at least looks like one of them. Did I say Doomhammer? Somehow my mind says I just said Doomhammer. I didn't mean Doomhammer, but now I've forgotten. If I ever said the correct name, I've forgotten it. This is what happens when I'm under stress and why I hate exams. But hey, if you're in the same boat, you're not alone. At least one thing that you learned during this video. So never fear, you're not alone in your exam panic attack mode. Alright, let's go then and return these quests and go to Rethor and then call it an episode, because how many minutes do we have left? My timer has decided not to show up anymore. It's about 2 minutes. Oh dear, we got stuck while I was looking at the timer. So luckily we do have our mount. Sadly, it is the slower version of it, but we are level 34. We're getting very close to level 35. So, and then it's just 5 more levels until we get the fast ground mount, which doesn't even cost an arm and a leg like it used to. That will be one of the other interesting things in Classic. It's to see how people react to being ground bound. I mean, most of the people who play Classic because they actually want to play Classic, not because they're curious about Classic, will probably do just fine with that, but the curious people, they will probably have a problem with it. Ooh, nice, we get a rare ring. So let's put it on. 5 agility, 5 stamina, 4 haste, 3, yeah, you're definitely better than that ring. Let's give you the ears of the burning blade. Sorum smiles. Yes, blood elves are not nice people. Well done, rogue. This is just a shadow of what will soon become of that vile cult.
Salama Ashalanore.
Indeed. So let's go here and find out where you are, and as I said, call it an episode. I will probably park this guy though in the Cenarion Wilderness hub, just so we get some rested XP, because we didn't get rested XP at that camp where we were just before, which is why we have only so little of it. Here we go.
What brings you here?
It's good that you have come. There is grave danger looming here. Indeed, Naga, if I don't remember incorrectly. I am all that remains of my company, sent to monitor the many changes on this coast of Desolace. I have reported of the dramatic increase of Naga here, but to no effect. My peers are focused on other crises. So I must ask you, a stranger, to assist me in my research. First though, allow me to show you the threat we face.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
You will have to show the threat we face in the next episode though, so as always, my name's been Sneaky Bard. Thank you for watching, you've been absolutely awesome, and I will see you in the next episode. As always, do remember to like if you liked the episode, and to subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.